have the sink here moved over here.
The owner of Holmes Construction says he has the building plans. What he could use are more staff to actually build the houses. He has 4 foreign workers he relies on now, so news of more immigration cuts has him worried.
It scares me a little bit because we're already suffering labor shortages, and now we're cutting the areas that we're able to get skilled labor in the door to be able to fill these positions.
Just last year, the P.E.I. government sparked protests by some foreign workers when it announced plans to cut the number it would nominate for permanent residency by 25% to about 1,600 throughout the year. It was all an effort to ease population growth and the strain on housing and health care. Now, the federal government has informed the province it has to drop that number even more this year to just over 1,000. P.E.I.'s immigration director says he didn't expect such a big cut. After cutting on its own last year, the province had hoped for the status quo.
A round number of 1,600 spaces. We felt that was a good number to be able to support companies through immigration to fill vacancies, while still being mindful of that population growth.
I don't know what are the plans for the future, but
The News has Felipe Carvajal nervous. He moved to Surrey from Colombia a year ago to work at a potato packing plant, and he hoped to earn a permanent residency nomination before his work permit expires in a year.
it's stressful for me because the numbers always is going down.
The island service industry took the biggest hit when P.E.I. cut its numbers last year, and now
they're only allowing a little over 1,000 P&Ps in 2025. That leaves very little room for our operators to have their share of those workers coming in.
the province has said its priority is nominating workers in key sectors like construction and healthcare. That has this long-term care home operator hopeful.
There is a risk, but we see it as a very low risk because of the high priority that the federal government, the provincial government, the population put on healthcare.
It's fair to say that when you have a reduction of between 500 and 600 spaces, that there's going to be reductions across the board. We're going through that exercise right now.
Now, the federal government said in a statement to CBC that these cuts here on P.E.I. and across the country are an effort to make population growth more sustainable, though it says the numbers aren't necessarily set in stone, that there may be an opportunity for some provinces to nominate more workers for permanent residency. Steve Bruce, CBC News, Charlottetown.